Hey guys, Paul here. Hope you're doing well and welcome back to our American road trip. In this episode, we're going to take you to St. George Island State Park in the Panhandle of Florida. So let's check it out. St. George Island is exactly the way it sounds. It's an island. It's on the Gulf Coast of Florida, kind of close to the bend of Florida. It's a really beautiful park out here. It's kind of hard to get into actually, and it has limited spaces. So if you want to book here, you're going to need to do it kind of early. But take a look behind me. You are actually literally isolated on an island. Like when you check in, you have to drive then 4 miles just to get to the campsites. While you're here, you're on the coastline, but there's also areas for you to kayak and canoe. That's one thing we're going to be doing here. We'll take you out while we're kayaking while we're here. But you can get beach time. There's a small town, there's not a lot in town for you to check out, like stores or touristy attractions. Basically, the attraction here is the isolation. We're gonna go out to the beach today and we're gonna show you what it's like out there. There's several day use areas, but very few people use them. You have to really get out here. You have to cross over a long bridge to get to the island. It takes a little bit of time, and then on the island here, the speed limits are pretty slow. So while we've been here, we haven't really seen a lot of people, which is kind of nice. We're gonna go into the little town here and we're gonna see what there is to do. There's little restaurants. When I say restaurants, what I mean, I don't mean like corporate restaurants. I mean like little local, like oyster places and seafood places. In fact, it's hard to even really find an actual grocery store. They do have like a little Piggly Wiggly in town and a little local store, but they're pretty small. So if you're gonna come out here, make sure to bring supplies with you. Don't expect to go in town and fill up on supplies because you might be disappointed.
The day use area that's closest to the campground, we probably didn't need to drive over, but it's really convenient. You actually can come into the park even if you're not camping and only pay about $6 to use it. As you can see, it has a nice boardwalk area. If you don't want to get down into the sand, you don't even have to. You can just sit up there and enjoy the waves from there. Of course, we had to get down to the beach to do a little bit of fishing and sunbathing, and although it was a little chilly on this day, the sun and these beautiful soft waves made it worth it. Now, one thing I did want to point out, you probably see there's a lot of seaweed. It's dry, it's on the beach, and I'm guessing it's from a recent storm surge that deposited there. But other than that, this is a gorgeous beach. And the one thing that makes this stand out, maybe if you saw our Destin Beach video, is the just sheer remoteness out here. There was hardly anyone out here. It was quiet, and if you're really trying to get away from the hubbub of a beach town, St. George Island is the place to go.
One of the cool things about traveling to these locations that are on the beach is you get these awesome beach bars. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna check out Patty's Raw Bar because they have oysters. And if you guys want to see more about this place, check out our food channel. I'll put the information down below. I'll put a card up here actually of this particular stop. Don't miss it. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Run! Run! Don't run under my car. If you plan on camping out here, the sites are pretty decently sized. You can see on my side here, look at all the palm trees. You can see Wanda here, and actually the site goes all the way back to here. And the next site, you can see there's nobody in it yet. It's all booked up this week. But you know, it's several feet over. Now the sites here are not full hookup. So you do get power, you get water, but there is no sewer at your site. So you're gonna have to plan for that if you're gonna plan on being here for, you know, longer than just a few days. The weather was decent as far as coastal weather goes, so we decided to go kayaking in the Apalachicola Bay.
I work a lot of hours, and so the opportunity to get out on my kayak doesn't happen as often as I'd like. And today it's beautiful. It's a tiny bit breezy, but we're on the land side of the Channel Islands, so we're not like dealing with surf, and it's really beautiful. He's fishing, and every time he casts, the wind and the current kind of take him back towards where we came in. So little fish are jumping up around him and it's driving him nuts. Right behind me is a deck platform that's part of the nature trail here in the park. Looks like it's handicap accessible there, so you can come all the way out and see the water from that trail if that's helpful for you. It's a beautiful way to see some different scenery besides the ocean here at St. George Island. I really like it. I need to catch up to Paul. He's like way the heck over there.
Well, hold up. Our plans have all just been completely shattered and changed now. We are in a mandatory evacuation due to a coming storm and possible hurricane.
Well, it's Tropical Storm Nicole. And while we thought we were going to just barely graze it, I almost bragged on social media. We just got a knock on the door, and due to high winds expected, and the affected area, we're gonna head up to Georgia.
Yep, so part of RV life or living on a road trip that's never ending means you gotta change your plans, and we gotta get out of here. So we're gonna pack up and hit the road.
Well, you know, everybody in this area is looking for somewhere safe to go. I got really lucky and I found a RV campsite available, a place we've stayed before. We're very familiar with where it's at. It's about 100 miles north of the coast, so we're feeling like it's going to be a safer place. It's likely not going to be shut down tonight. There was only one night available. We'll take it, and then we'll just figure out what we're going to do from then, because we don't have any reservations until Saturday night. Whoa, check that out, Paul. What's going on here?
That's crazy. We haven't seen whitecaps like that the entire time we've been here. So anyway, as we said earlier, they came in, the Rangers came, evacuated us. Apparently the storm is gonna be high winds through here and high swells from the water. Looks like we have a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but hopefully where we're going is going to be safe.
This guy kicked butt. He got our stuff outside, put away so fast. And then he came in and helped me finish up in here. I was like halfway through my work day. I start working super early in the morning. But anyway, hopefully I can get some more stuff done today. Sorry. This is the reality of working on the road. Things like this happen, and that's why it's important to make sure that you're, you know, in business with someone who's really flexible, because, you know, this doesn't happen often, but you certainly hope that people have a little bit of understanding, which everyone on my team does. So anyway, here we go. Like Paul said, we have a lot of driving to do, and probably going to be some rigs on the road. So we'll see you in just a moment. We made it safely to Georgia. We're on the very tippy corner of Georgia. So close to the time zone that my cell phone says Central Time, but we're actually in Eastern. We had an easy drive. We're partially set up. We're in this spot for one night. I actually was able to get us another campsite here at the same campground for the next 2 nights. So it wasn't part of our original plan, but we're happy that we're safe. Hey guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel and leave some comments. We'd love to explore your neck of the woods, so if you have something interesting near your hometown and you think that we should add it to our road trip journey, let us know. In addition, we also have a companion channel, and that is our best food review road trip. So we'll link that information in the description of this video. You can check out places that we eat along the way. It's kind of fun because we eat a lot. And you probably will enjoy that if you also like to go dining. Time to get decompressed from all this, and we'll see you soon on the road.